General Secretary Maria Grazia Gabrielli, comrades and delegates, I bring you greetings today on behalf of UNI Global Union. It is an honor to address you, and I'm so sorry that I could not join you in person. UNI Global Union is your global union, which brings together unions across 10 sectors in the services economy from 150 countries. And I must first thank you all for the active role that you take in UNI Global and UNI Europa, especially through your work to represent workers in the commerce sector, IT and telecommunications workers, cleaners, and security guards. In commerce, Filcams was among the first unions to support our international alliance in Amazon. And this alliance began about 10 years ago because it was clear from the start that this anti-union company would have disproportionate influence in shaping the world of work. And we all know we can't allow the future to be dictated by Amazon. It's one of the most aggressive union-busting employers in the world, and through its use of algorithmic management, unattainable productivity targets, and pervasive surveillance, Amazon poses a growing threat to the standards unions have won through decades of organizing and struggle. And I congratulate you for the progress that the unions have made and you have made in Italy. And also, I congratulate you on the agreement that you've just signed with the entire Inditex group in Italy. This is really an historic collective agreement which sets a model for others around the world, especially on issues like work-life balance, leave provisions, scheduling within a 4-week window. Great breakthrough. UNI has a global agreement with Inditex, and our collective efforts, we help unions win better conditions at all Inditex stores. And then let's talk about tech. The very big technology companies, including Meta, Alphabet, and Microsoft, have all decided to reduce about 6% of their total employees, mainly to please the stock markets. And of course, in the US, they can do this without any restriction whatsoever. One day an employee, the next day you're gone. But they thought they could do the same thing in Europe, and they learned from Filcams, together with Fisoscat and Wiltux, that this won't work in Italy. You demanded and won a reduction in redundancies and to limit them to voluntary departures. And again, setting a model for all others in the tech field who are fighting back against these redundancies without notice or consultation. Today, as we speak, meetings are going on to make these demands. Sisters and brothers, our economies had barely recovered from the pandemic when we were hit with the impacts of the war in Ukraine. Among other tragedies, this resulted in higher prices for energy and food and inflation, which eroded our wages. The digital revolution means that new surveillance tools and productivity markers push us to work faster, and we all feel the stress of watchful eyes. As a global union, we're ready to work with all of you to take on these issues and more. The burden of inflation should not fall on the shoulders of workers while companies enjoy record profits. Technology should benefit everyone, not contribute to even greater levels of inequality. We must fight together against the shrinking of democratic spaces, against fascism, and the attacks on fundamental rights for all workers. So let's transform our world together. Let's rise together. We must have a just and a green economic model with social protection for all, and where unions are recognized as part of the social fabric of every democracy. So I wish you every success in your fights for economic and social justice everywhere. Solidarity.